Hi, my name is Maddie Trelz, and this is my self-promotion video presentation. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about who I am, my past, and some of my outstanding skills. So first, who I am, like I said, my name is Maddie Trelz. I come from a suburb of St. Louis by the name of Collinsville, which is about 15 minutes outside of the city, and it's in the southern part of Illinois. I am here at Eastern Illinois University studying music education with a minor in broadcast meteorology, and I am 19 years old. A little bit about my personality. I have been described as dynamic. I like to express myself freely and things like that, and I really don't, have a problem communicating, my ideas or thoughts. I've also been described as hardworking. I like to stay dedicated and really persevere and stay tenacious throughout my work and, any of my adventures, if you will. And lastly, I've been called by some of my directors and teachers attentive. I like to think that whatever I'm doing, whatever project I may be working on or whoever I may be working with, I like to give 110% of myself to that. So that's a little bit about who I am. A little bit about my past. When I was in high school, I was involved in my high school's band program, and I ended up becoming first chair clarinet. I was a soloist in the marching band for 2 years, and I really enjoyed that experience, being able to, develop as a musician and grow as a member of an ensemble. I was also involved in my high school's choir program, in which I was offered the opportunity to become a section leader and a student director. So I got to conduct the lower choir, which does not require an audition. And I also got to conduct the entire choir program. So like all the boys, all the girls, audition or not. And that was a really special experience for me. And lastly, I was also involved in the National Thespian Honor Society, which required me to participate in a certain amount of shows. And I did things from, being an ensemble character and singing backup to my senior musical. I was the lead, and I got to sing a lot of solos and, dance a lot on stage, which was also really special. Another thing about my past is that I've been able to work with the children of my church in a vacation Bible school, which is offered for 1 week every summer. And I worked as a worship leader, which meant that I got to get up in front of kids and do motions and sing a lot and teach them the words, and it was really cool. And then another thing that I did for the vacation Bible school was the skit actress. So every morning I got to dress up in a costume and come out and say some lines and act as a different character, which the kids really loved, so that was also awesome. And the last thing I'd like to mention about my past is my work with the Venture Crew, which the Venture Crew is a branch of Boy Scouts that is available to both men and women from the ages of 14 to 21. And the first year that I was involved, I was elected president, so I got to lead that group on high adventure expeditions, like kayaking, horseback riding, things like that. And we also did a lot of community projects like clean streaming the Merrimack River in Missouri and restoring Camp Dubois, which is a replica of where Lewis and Clark stayed in their expedition across country. So that was also very special to me. Some of my outstanding skills that may set me apart from other candidates or students are I have been referred to as a confident leader. I feel very confident getting up in front of a group and giving them direction, whether it's preschoolers or professional adults. And another one is musically hardworking. I believe that on a musical project, if you don't dedicate time and effort to your project, you will not be successful. And so I try and kind of model that for my peers and other people that I work with in my department. And lastly, I'd like to mention my experience in Spanish, Hebrew, and German. I took almost 2 years of Spanish in high school, and then I started using an app called Duolingo, which offers a certificate in a language if you complete its training. So I got up to 57% fluency in Spanish on Duolingo, and on in German, I think I'm up to like 18%. So those are two things that I'm working on and trying to get the certificates for, so it will, kind of boost my self-promotion. And lastly, my family is Messianic Jewish, so at one point we all took the opportunity to take Hebrew lessons together, so I can write and read Hebrew. So that's a little bit about me, who I am, my past, and some of my outstanding skills that may set me apart. Thank you very much.